just a gentle breeze here at the moment, but things are about to change.
The Met Office has issued a rare red warning, its most serious type, when there's potential for dangerous, life-threatening weather conditions.
This is as Storm Darragh makes landfall.
There'll be multiple impacts, there'll be multiple causes of disruption, but this is a dangerous storm, and the advice is to avoid travelling.
Rare red weather warnings, meaning there's a potential danger to life, have been issued for parts of the UK. Storm Darragh is expected to hit over the weekend. It is the first red warning since January.
Storm Darragh batters parts of the UK with winds of up to 90 miles.
In some places, those winds are dangerous.
Good evening folks, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, an extra warm welcome to you. Tomorrow is due to be our third syndicate shoot of the season. It was going to be the fourth, but the last one was cancelled due to Storm Darragh. Our local syndicate shoots on every second Saturday, and as it turns out, there's another storm due this weekend, and this one comes with red and amber weather warnings. But it doesn't come with snow, so it's not cancelled yet. It's going to be guy windy. It's probably going to be wet. It's definitely going to be cold. Not freezing, it would actually be good if it was freezing, but yeah, it's going to be around that 3 to 4 degree mark, which is generally just awful. Wet cold is never nice, hence why I've got a big pot of peppery venison stew on the go at the moment, and we're going to take that along for lunch tomorrow and hopefully warm everyone back up. But yeah, that's the plan as it stands. It may yet be cancelled, I hope it's not. We're actually just on the edge of the amber warning, so it's probably not going to be that bad, but it's definitely not going to be bonny. Action!
Number 2 on the first drive is it's in the field where we normally park, isn't it? It's
where I stood last week.
And it's about as far left as you can go in the field. So, but it might be all right with this wind though, because the wind. It's like the wrong wind, isn't it? It's going the other way over the woods. Yeah. So maybe the ones that normally go out the back will get pushed back over or something.
Because they all went out the back of the wood last week.
They're not going to go out the back of the wood in this one. No. If they do, they're going to run. Yeah. They're not going to fly against that wind, I don't think. Well, put it this way, if they do fly against that wind, they'll be going slow, and some of these old duffers will maybe want to stay on.
Oh, I can't talk.
You what?
I can't talk.
It's a shame you're not standing out the back of the wood. Yeah. You got to point straight at them because they'll be like a kite in the wind.
You're an arse.
Oh dear. What? Hi. Oh, tears coming out my eyes for the wind, but I'm alright.
The morning, for the most part, was dry, but she sure was windy. Rod had pulled peg number 2 out the bag. It was the same peg that I had started the day on at the last shoot, but with today's wind, it could prove a good place to stand.
Oh, yeah. That's the beaters in the wood. Beaters are in the wood now. Oh. Ha! Send a dog! That's the good birds. they were shifting. It was a bit hopeful, that, like.
The dogs were a little unsettled today. And when I say a little unsettled, I mean wired to the moon. I don't know what it is about the wind and dogs, but it just sets them off, and today they were on one. But besides fidgeting and running around like idiots, they weren't that bad. By our standards, at least.
That pheasant can't get up in the air, do you see it? Bloody hell! Oh, did I miss that? I was behind that by a mile by both shots. Come here, Buck. Hey, in here. In here. That was annoying. I was miles behind that, like.
In the second drive, Rod missed a woodcock. Twice. I guess even the cocky have bad days. Now you'll notice in this video, Rodney is wearing camo, and he's a wee bit mortified about it. You see, Rodders was done raised proper, and when it comes to driven game, it is tradition to dress a certain way, and tweed is the traditional thing to wear. So when Rod goes shooting, he wears a shirt, a tie, and of course his tweeds, as do most folk. It's a respect thing. To dress well shows that you have it for both the game and the sport. Of course you don't have to wear tweeds to dress well. Personally, I don't, because finding decent women's tweeds isn't easy or affordable. I just wear a shirt and make sure there's no stains on my jacket. Driven game, it's more of a social activity, hence why it's often referred to as a country sport, and as such it is expected that participants dress smart. However, today was a flexithane sort of day, and he fully intended to wear his waterproof leggings. And seeing as no one would see, he decided to wear his thinner work trousers underneath, as the tweed would likely cause overheating. But he forgot said waterproof leggings. So now, not only is he freezing his balls off, he's embarrassed that he's dressed like a knob.
Can you explain your choice of fashion today?
No, I can't explain my choice of fashion today. My choice of fashion was it's windy and rainy. Come here, buckaroo. Come here and sit down. My choice of fashion was that I was meant to have my leggings.
And you forgot them?
I forgot them because they're in the house because they were wet from the other night.
Did you not lie them out though?
No, I didn't lie them out. I had them hung up in my shed. And I forgot.
Oh well.
And it's not the waterproofness that's the thing, it's the windproofness.
Yeah. Are you feeling the cold like?
My hands are dropping off.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, you're crazy.
There's one.
That's bloody cold on the fingers, like.
I've not got gloves.
I just put these on. I don't normally like gloves on. But
I was going to take my gloves today and I must have just
You're alright, you can put your hands in your pockets and stuff, you're not going to... Well, I know, but you could put your hands in your pockets if you want to.
Yeah, and I want to film. I'm dedicated to my craft.
Witchcraft.
Fuck you.
Manky looking up there. Look up the valley there, like.
Yeah, that doesn't look fun.
Oh, that was birds. What was that?
Huh?
I saw a bird.
Just turn it back in.
I don't know whether that was shot there or whether it just hit the wind and stopped. It's gotta be nice if I could actually hit one. I don't know what I'm playing it today.
Yeah. I rubbed off on you.
I haven't shot shotgun for ages, to be fair, so.
Well, neither had I. That was like the first time this half of the year that I'd shot it.
Still, I'm not normally that bad.
Huh?
I'm not normally that bad, I'm saying. Christ, my fingers are freezing.
Yeah.
Ha! No one just flew right back along and went back in.
Yeah.
They're not going to lift against that wind, like. Yep! Ha! Jock!
Fuck.
I'm gonna walk up. Freezing. Morning.
Rodney had missed the birds that he shot at in that drive. To be fair, they were going a fair speed, but after receiving abuse over my shooting for the past month, I couldn't help but feel that this was karma.
There's not like a woolly hat in here. I feel like there was a woolly hat in here, I probably took it out. I could have put it over the top of mine and held it on.
I've got tape.
Tape.
We'll make you a chin strap.
You wrap it right round.
Okay. You're like Marianne.
Don't keep going.
Alright, is it too tight?
Oh no, it's going to stick to my beard. It's kind of sore.
Oh well.
I'm going to get waxed.
Is it bad?
Oh, that's sore. Oh, I'm not even joking. That's
Do you want me to do it? Do you want me to do it quickly?
No.
Okay.
Ah.
Leave it on.
Ah. Oh, it's got a good hold of us there. That's like actually bloody painful.
Watch the gate, don't.
Oh, crying out loud, I'm here touching it where it's sticking.
There you go.
I'm disappointed you didn't tie it in a bow.
Oh, I can make you a bow.
No. It keeps sticking to me. It's like getting one whisker at a time. Ah! Not even funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Well then, let's go to the next drive. Tell you how. There's something been having, there's dead birds all the way through there, Marishes. Something's been eating them.
How many foxes are? Boss reckons he's a book on a book, but the big boss says, he says they get shy of the torture.
In the fourth drive, nothing came over Rod. A woodcock flashed over the neighbouring guns, but it was going that fast that it was gone before they had time to do anything about it. The wind had fairly picked up now, and the wet cold had really started to get in your bones. There had been a fair few shots fired this morning, and some good flushes of birds, but not many had come over Rod. His opportunities had been a bit few and far between, and he'd been underperforming in the actually hitting birds department. But things were about to change.
This is the hour, the darkest place. Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world gone bad.
Fox in the pen! Fox in the pen! Straight ahead! Shout Jock, because it's going up towards Jock.
Up here? Fox!
Fox! Think you got it?
No, it's here, it's here, it's here.
Yeah.
Got it. Tail it.
Oh!
Hey!
Oh, you idiot.
Idiot.
I'll just climb over and get it if you want.
You get through here. Look.
Ah, yeah, perfect.
No, you won't. I'll
get over there, though.
No, just leave it. Sorry.
Huh?
But Jock's coming down there. He'll get it.
Nice job, Rod.
That's the second one I've had.
Yeah, second one you've had of the shoot, aye.
I know that most of the people watching this will understand why we were keen to shoot this fox here, but for those who may not, let me explain. This fox would have been taking pheasants, but that's not the only reason it was shot. This area has two things that are very vulnerable to foxes. Come the spring, these hills will be full of lambs, but more importantly, we have a lot of struggling ground nesters here, namely curlews and lapwings. Now, predation via foxes isn't the sole reason these birds are in decline. Early silaging and declining insect populations play a huge role, but thinning the populations of an abundant mesopredator to give these species on the brink a helping hand is just one of the ways that rural folk steward this landscape.
Nice. Picture up! Good lad.
Come here, dogs. Here.
Buck.
Here. Oh, I got that one, Luke.
Yeah, oh, here you go. Buck. Buck. Right, fetch him up, Buck. Good lad. Buck, come here. Buck, here.
Whew.
Good boy, come on.
Christ.
Come on, Buck.
It's 4 I've put down into there.
So aye, that all got a bit chaotic. Rod dropped 4 birds inside the deer fence and 3 on the outside. Buck got to retrieve those 3, and a 4th that a beater chucked over the fence for us. After the drive was over, we stuck Buck on a lead and set up a wee retrieve for Todd, so he'd get a chance to find one himself. In total, Rod shot 7 birds in this drive, and I guess the fox makes 8. That was a good drive though, so you shot 2 outside the wood.
I definitely shot 4 down in front of me.
Yeah.
And then 1 that I shared with Jock, so that maybe
Yeah.
is 6 or 7 I shot on that drive, maybe.
Yeah. And a fox.
And the fox. Yeah.
We then stopped for lunch, and the venison stew went down well. The weather certainly hadn't been pleasant, but it hadn't been that bad so far. However, after lunch, the change in temperature was noticeable. That wet cold had turned even nippier. The wind had also picked up a fair bit now, to the point where standing upright wasn't just as straightforward as it usually is.
Here's a bird. Oh, up! Way back, way back, way back, way back, way back.
In the first drive after lunch, Buck got to retrieve a bird for a neighbouring gun that had blown down the hill quite a bit further than you'd expect. In the next drive, nothing came over Rod, but he got one in the drive after that.
Jock! Why not? Thought I saw one behind Jock there, it wouldn't have been. No.
No. Never mind.
That's annoying.
Oh, here comes one, Rod.
Oh, sorry, I've moved as well. Because all the lead in it, Jock.
Did you say that was a heavy bird?
Yeah, sorry, he says it's a heavy bird. It says because all the lead's in it. To be fair, it got it good, but it wasn't particularly close. It'd be 30, 40 yards. Like.
Nothing came over Rod in the final drive of the day, but all in all, today was a really good day. And despite the weather, it seemed as though everyone enjoyed themselves. There were a good few laughs shared at the expense of the wind, and I think everyone got at least some shooting. Rod and I took home a couple pheasants each for the pot, I breasted mine and cooked them with camembert, garlic and bacon, and I overcooked them this time. But they were still edible and relatively tasty despite being a wee bit chewy. But at the end of the day, that's what all of this is about. Spending time in good company, harvesting good food, and being present within the landscape we reside in. That's all for this one, folks. I'll catch you in the next one.
The fucking woman grabbed me ass. I just had my bum felt.
Then really was like some like monster.
I probably. Hello, John.